The Westaway story is one of the most extraordinary stories in the whole churchyard, and it comes in two parts. And the first part is the bad part. It's about John Nathaniel, who was the son of Nathaniel and his wife Anne. And Nathaniel was a builder and made an absolute fortune in the 19th century, building most of the big houses in St Saviour's. And he died and he left three children. Our John Nathaniel Westaway and two sisters of his, Julia and Harriet. If you look over there, you can see a grave which actually is only about 30 yards away, 30 metres, and it's also to the same mum and dad, and it's also Harriet and Julia. So there's obviously a story, and indeed there is. Two memorials to the same parents, and the brother and the sisters buried away from each other. Our John Nathaniel was furious that mum and dad left the estate to the sisters as well as to him, a third each. He expected to get it all for himself, being a man in those days. He was executor of the will, and he charged a huge amount of money of interest and for the work he did as executor to his sisters. They refused to pay. The lovely brother then decided to put his two sisters in debtor's prison, which could be quite comfortable, but actually if the person looking after you there gave you less and less money, i.e. the brother, you got less and less food. And they gradually became ill, and in the end they both capitulated and agreed to pay their brother because they were half starving and unwell, and they both came out of prison. Julia went on to be quite famous because she left money when she died many years later. She left a large trust, and it was for paying shoes for poor children in Jersey, the Westaway Trust. Sadly, of course, the brothers and sisters never spoke to each other again. This is a bad story about the brother, and the next instalment will be very different.